Scholastic Audio presents The Boy Who Failed Show and Tell. Written and read by Jordan Sonnenblick. I have always loved drawing little cartoons, especially during class. I have a whole section at the back of my loose-leaf binder full of page after page of spaceship battles, X-Men fight scenes, illustrated jokes, and funny comic strips. One day, Miss Tuff catches me drawing an episode of my newest creation, Stubby the Triple Amputee and his two-legged dog, Skip. The joke behind every Stubby and Skip cartoon is that instead of regular artificial hands, feet, or paws, Stubby and Skip both have curved hooks at the end of each cut-off limb, Captain Hook style. Anyway, I am very absorbed in the fine details of Stubby and Skip go fishing, drawing bait worms impaled on each of the characters' hooks, which are stuck in the water over the side of a rowboat. I don't notice my teacher standing over my shoulder until she asks, "What are you drawing there?" I tell her the whole Stubby and Skip story, and frankly, I am quite surprised when she doesn't laugh. All she says is, "Very interesting." Then she asks me whether she can borrow my art for a while. Later that day, I hear my name over the intercom. I am being called down to the office with my things. This is terrible. All the kids go, "Ooh," and stare. Then there is the long, terrifying walk down the stairs and up the hallway, which gives me plenty of time to worry about what I have done wrong. I can't think of anything. A big, tall guy with glasses, a bald spot, and a gigantic belly is waiting for me at the office door. This is weird. He isn't Mr. Levy or the principal, Mr. Savitz. I can feel the panic rising in my throat. I haven't been called down to see the assistant principal. I haven't been called down to see the principal. What's even more powerful than a principal, I wonder? Is this guy the super principal? The principal of principals? What if this man is the legendary New York City Chancellor of Public Schools, Dr. Frank J. Macchiarola? Whatever I have done, it must be something even worse than the Great Crayon Melting of '78. The man introduces himself as Mr. Greenberg, shakes my hand, and leads me into a small side room with no windows. It looks like the kind of place where the cops go when they want to interrogate a prisoner. I don't know who this Greenberg character is, but as he takes a seat facing me from just a couple of feet away, I vow he isn't going to break my will. "Jordan," he says, "you're probably wondering why I've called you down today." I say, I guess so. But really I am thinking, no duh. "It's about your artwork. I am your school guidance counselor. Do you know what that means?" I kind of have a vague idea. You talk to kids?" He laughs and then says, "That's about it. I talk to kids when they are sad or worried or mad. Can you tell me about this picture you drew in class?" He takes Stubby and Skip go fishing out of a drawer in his desk. One edge of the picture has gotten creased. Grr. I take a deep breath, force a smile onto my face, and tell Mr. Greenberg all about Stubby and Skip. I am in the middle of explaining why fishing with foot hooks is funny when he cuts me off. "Jordan," he says, "do you think maybe you might be angry about something? Because this picture seems kind of angry to me." This is weird. I didn't make this cartoon because I was mad. I made it because I thought it would be funny. It's a good thing he doesn't know about the story I wrote in Mrs. Dowd's third grade class. It was called Love Luck, and it was about a series of people who murder each other while out on dates. Mrs. Dowd never said anything about the story. She just stamped good on top of my paper in red. Anyway, I don't think I'm mad. I'm scared my mother is going to die. I'm worried that everyone in the world will decide I am nuts because I can't seem to stop pulling the hair out of my head. I don't like it that my parents have been fighting more than usual. I wasn't thrilled when Mrs. Fisher whacked me across the face. And I mean, there were those 2 fights I've gotten into in my first 6 weeks at PS 54, but I didn't get into them because I was mad. I got into them because bigger kids wanted to hurt me. You'd smash a kid in the face with a lunchbox if he wouldn't let you walk to your mom's car in peace too, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Okay, maybe I am a little irritated, but I tell him, "No, I'm not mad. I was just making a joke." "Are you sure?" he asks. I swallow. "Yes, I'm sure." Just then, the phone on the desk rings. I jump. When Mr. Greenberg picks up, I can hear the secretary say, "Jordan Sonnenblick's mother is here." They called my mom, I think. Now I'm mad. But I don't think this goes the way Mr. Greenberg had expected. He gives a whole speech about how the school intervention team is concerned about me, how I might be working out anger issues through my disturbing art, blah, blah, blah. Then he shows my mother the cartoon. She reads it and cracks up. That pretty much kills the meeting. The next day in class, everybody wants to know why I got called down to the office and what happened. I don't reveal anything. Stephanie Casella puts her hand on my shoulder in the hallway and says, "Was it really bad?" I nod solemnly. "It was awful," I say. It's kind of fun being the kid who got in big trouble. I should be mad at Miss Tuff for turning my cartoon over to the big dude downstairs. But I am kind of grateful that she didn't just yell at me in class and rip it up like Mrs. Fisher would have. Instead, she tried to get help for me, which means she really does care. And hey, I enjoy being a famous outlaw for a while.